Alright, we should be live now. And just as we go live, we haven't missed any goals yet in this game. No, it was a penalty.
Nice penalty?
Yeah, so that's going to be called back because of the penalty, but she gets a great opportunity here to score. It's Centaurs ball with our with the Centaurs, let's say, lead scorer for this tournament, number 24. We saw her play yesterday, scoring. So it's Sophie Moril.
She scored, I think, about 6 goals yesterday against.
She scored 6 out of 8. So definitely, you could already hear, maybe on the audio capture, the Munich players yelling out 24, 24. So definitely, they've seen the game yesterday. They're going to want to cover her today.
They know her plan.
They know what her plan is. Yeah. Yep. There's a difference between knowing her plan and being able to stop it, of course.
Definitely.
You saw yesterday also against Radotín that she was hard to stop. As we say that, we go to the first possession here for Munich.
First time they've crossed the 50 with the ball, so we'll see what they can do. It's going to be a really good game, though, I think. It's going to be fun to watch.
Yeah, this is, of course, semi-final. After the defeat yesterday at the hands of Radotín.
2 seconds left.
Centaurs second in their group, whereas Munich is feeling great. They won their group, not dropping any matches. So undefeated in this whole tournament. Let's see if they can stay the course here. And they get a foul here, and a good opportunity to score. She's going to go for goal, yes. Very hard shot, but just narrowly missed.
That was number 2, Lauren Gores. She's pretty familiar with UK Lacrosse. She's the assistant coach for the Scotland national team. So she might know a couple of these girls from home internationals and tournaments that they play against the UK or the London English teams.
Well, definitely these girls have met before. We've had Munich here at the KGC before, and of course Centaurs being a mainstay here. Not here last year, but they have won it a couple of times this tournament.
These defenders are really quick, so it's going to be hard for Munich.
Yeah, you got to feel that for any of these teams, getting lost here is it's going to be crushing because they really want that title. They just both came here just for that title. Munich being out here this morning already at 8, already warming up.
Oh yeah,
just first team on the field today. I don't think there were any men's teams already here. Centaurs came a bit late as well. Munich they want that win. And of course for Centaurs, I mean, anything, being a 2 or 3 time champion, I think, on this tournament, anything less for the win is.
Yeah, they have a lot to lose, right?
Yeah.
We got Lauren Gores on the hash again.
Again, Lauren Gores here.
This is an
ideal, great opportunity to score.
Yeah, ideal hash for her.
And they have a chase. So, keeping the ball in possession for a long time already now.
Yeah. I think we saw the same thing down on the other end with the Centaurs in attack. So I think it's going to be, it's just 2 strong teams against 2 strong teams. So it'll be fun, whoever's on attack.
It might be a low-scoring game, I see. Yeah. Two great defenses. You see how much trouble they have finding the open man. Just everything is covered there. And it's also interesting to see the type of defense that they're playing. I think for every team it's different. There we go to 24 here, bring the ball to attack. She's going to go for goal herself. Another pass.
Defense. Great defense.
Great defense there. And they do recover the ball. If our cameraman would just be able to turn the camera.
There we go.
Yeah, no. Need a good clear. Cannot lose the ball in defense. That's always.
Did Munich come up with it? I think Munich came up with it again.
Yes.
I think these turnovers and these change of possessions are really going to be important in key moments, right?
Yeah.
Both teams are solid at scoring, have some really good attack players, so they do not want to turn the ball over right now.
Running over the ball, not passing, not taking any chances with the pass here. And now they'll set up their offense.
And with the ball right now is 17, Laura Kosh. We've seen her this tournament just shine on the draw and with really good possessions and goals on attack. So definitely expecting some big things out of her with this game.
And definitely we've seen Munich just be crushing their opponents here on the live stream. We've seen them twice.
Yeah.
Once on the first day, once on the second day, just dominating the game. So let's see what they can do here against what should be the toughest opponent.
Yeah, and there she is.
Oh, we have the first goal.
Laura Kosh.
Let's wait until it's legal, but
I know,
yesterday we saw a goal.
Saw a goal, got taken back for an illegal stick, so.
And I'm sure they're taking good care of that.
Yeah.
Here,
And
this high
it's
pressure.
legal.
And it's good. First goal of the day.
Laura Kosh.
Laura Kosh. I think we're. Alright, let's hear on the draw. We missed the draw due to technical difficulties we had earlier. You get to see it now. If there's any tactics here involved, they're trying to pass the ball, they're trying to go for the jump ball, or going for a self pass.
Oh, yeah.
They tried to pass it, but she ends up with it herself. Very good draw by Lauren.
Yours. Some tough names on these rosters.
Definitely been a mispronunciation. Some, but I hope the players forgive us for that. Good attempt there, good defense. Defenders not falling for any of the dodges that they're trying to do. So they'll have to pass it around again, find that opening opportunity.
I think,
yeah.
I was going to say, I think this game, what we're going to see, most of these goals are going to be from really great feeds inside. I can't see a lot of dodges happening to goal. Their 1v1 defense are just too good for both teams.
Both teams.
Yeah, nice backup.
And of course, if you do that, if you can get that pass inside out, it looks amazing, but it's also a very dangerous pass, right?
Yeah.
It can easily be intercepted.
Right.
So
it'll either be really good or
it'll
really
be really
bad.
good or really bad. Yeah, but you have to go for those moments.
Yeah, you do. Especially in a game like this with a lot at stake.
Here, some feet to the outside.
Ooh,
Feet inside, as you
it.
said, and the goal.
Yep.
Nice prediction there. Good feet inside.
Yep.
Good finish. High to low.
That was Lauren Gores.
Lauren
That
Gores
was
on the
Laura
boards.
Koch and Lauren Gores.
And you're the lead here for Munich.
Cool to see what happens.
And something you do have to also wonder about is the Centaurs coming in here playing a very early game. They're also from the UK, which is an hour earlier. So for them it feels like an 8 AM match. So they were here at 7 AM for them. Getting up at 6 probably. Feeling like you have to get up at 6. So after a long weekend, it's already 5 matches. Yeah. So this is our 6th of the weekend.
Yep.
Maybe just still need to get those legs warm up. But the early lead here for Munich.
Will she save it?
Save it.
Off camera, we see Munich ball.
Munich ball. And the Munich sideline cheering for that, of course.
It was good hustle by Laura Koch.
And again, they come away with the ball from the draw. So it's 2-1 in the draws right now. Centaurs winning the opening draw. And I think that's it's also going to be reflected in the score. I think the number of draws, if you keep the score of that.
Definitely.
It's also going to be reflected in the scoreboard.
A little bit of a pressure out from defense. Just trying to take that lane, but nice slide.
Again, the feet inside, you said, and now
Didn't connect.
Didn't connect. Just as we talked about, right? And inside feet can be very rewarding, but also very dangerous. Now we have a turnover. Centaurs gonna clear the ball there. Good pass.
Yeah,
Great pass from number 24, feeding a little space for her. And I can't imagine she'll go straight for goal, or one more pass straight for goal. And she's gonna put the Centaurs on the board here. Just good clear.
Good clear, yeah. I mean, what else can you ask for? A quick goal like that?
And if you can really get that pass to the runner who's already up to speed, who's already running at top speed, and it's very, very hard to defend that. And go for the goal here. That is also just a score on the board. So it's Centaurs 1, Munich 2. So on the draw, we have a goal scorer from Centaurs, number 24, facing up against number 17, Laura.
And another draw control for Munich, that's 3-1 for the draw control, so it's looking good in their favor.
Yeah, and Centaurs, they tried to switch up the draw, going to goal itself, it's going to be called for
Push. We're here to take the shot. Time is running out from the sideline.
Yeah, definitely. So we're only feeling the first quarter is going to come to an end very soon.
Definitely see a quick shot, and she's got a penalty here.
It's going to be hard to defend. Let's see if she can put extend the lead to 2 goals again here at the end of the first half.
Ooh, that's a good save. I thought that went in. Here, if we can get a quick clear here, like we just had.
And here's the set. Second running, very hard to defend.
Oh!
Shoot the goalpost.
Oh.
We have an exciting end here to the first quarter.
That was a good try, though. I mean, look what they can do.
Yeah,
you know?
Good try.
If the Centaurs play with that motivation that they just had in the last 5 seconds, I think this game can be turned around, right?
Oh yeah, definitely. It's anybody's game at this point. We saw yesterday Wettingen play. They were up 1-0 against Amsterdam, and the game just turned around in the second quarter.
Yeah,
same for Centaurs. They were up 6-2 at one point yesterday, losing 8-9.
Yeah.
So definitely anybody's game, and we'll be right back.
Well, I've Mac OS X on it as well, but also Windows because the streaming device is not working. So I have to it's very easy actually. They have a program for it in Mac built in. It's called Bootcamp.
Oh really?
Yeah, they just have it built in. You just say, "Here's my Windows, just install it," and it takes over everything.
Okay. Will you uninstall it after? Or do you like?
Maybe. I do need Windows sometimes for work, so I'll just leave it on it.
Oh, you can go back.
En ieder vindt het leuk.
Vooral niet.
Maar het is een topmatch, hè? Ja, het zijn 2 beste teams hier.
Is dat? En toen is het maar al finale.
Ja, maar de Centaurs die hebben al een paar keer gewonnen hier. Maar ze hebben gisteren verloren van de Tsjechen in de groepstage. Dus nu zijn ze maar tweede in de groep en Munich heeft altijd gewonnen. Dit had perfect in de finale kunnen zijn. Hè?
Is your iPhone charger? Oh, I do. I forgot the actual plug part.
Okay, that's fine. We have
Ich bin in der Stuhlsatzserie, ich habe mein Essen wieder aufgenommen. Alle anderen
So let's get the second quarter underway here. We'll have a
Oh,
Penalty on the draw?
I don't know. Oh, it just didn't go high enough. Okay. Both teams are really.
Yeah, we see the Centaurs switching it up again on the draw.
Ooh.
Whereas of course,
Girls were.
München coming up with the ball 3 times already. They are not changing up anything. Their draw goal has been amazing. So let's see here. Third attempt.
I think we have. Oh, and it's Centaurs ball. Munich must have been moving on the draw a couple times, so the ref just gives possession.
And that's second draw now win for Centaurs.
See if they can equalize the score here. Settling the ball.
Oh,
That feed inside, but then just barely missing it. And the interception, which is very hard. Going for goal, going for the Dutch.
good ball handling
Good
there.
defense there. I mean, it's very hard if the player is running at full speed there
Yep.
to defend them, but very well done. Giving the opportunity for the shot there. And that's the second.
Centaurs are stepping out a little bit on defense. You could see they're leaving the 11 meter to block off that pass, make it harder for Munich to feed because they know they can. Woo!
Oh, good.
Good way to read that. Munich pulls
Good
the knee
individual
away.
effort there.
Yeah.
Number 2.
Lauren Gores.
Puts
Her
her-
second of the game.
Puts herself on the. Puts her team up again by 2 points. Second of the game. Great individual effort there.
Yeah,
Seeing the opportunity, going for it. Nice goal. Yeah, and definitely as you talked about, it's interesting for me to watch from here, if you the top-down view, the spacing between the players in offense and in defense. Because before, if you would watching, if you'd watch in detail, you'd see the Munich players being very close together,
Yep.
just all very close to the goal, lots of little space there. And now they stepped out a little bit, forcing the defense also to leave more space.
Right.
Step out as well.
And Lauren is an experienced player, so she sees just enough space to get in, take that drive. So I think she knew she would be successful, at least to get a shot off there.
Yeah, really well up. The opportunity on the draw. It's going to be
Another Munich win.
Munich goal.
It's 4-2 for the draws here.
Yeah, and the one that the Centaurs got was from our fouls, so actually you could say it's 4-1. So definitely they just change things up Centaurs on the draw. They were doing this game. They make it themselves really hard to do. You see the same attempt there, going to goal itself. So get the shot off too high.
So it's the second drive from low we've seen in a row from Munich.
Maybe they saw something during the first quarter and their coach is to go for that.
Could be.
Because we've seen now 2 attempts, 2 drives, 2
Yep.
attempts.
Let's see if she drives. She might be trying to drive also.
She's going to go for it again. Well defended there. Right outside. Of course, there's a lot of space underneath her now. Like if she can touch her, she should be able to go for goal, right?
Yeah?
You can see the people, the Munich players have cleared out space for her to go for that.
Yeah.
See a lot of space on the left side of the field, right side being very crowded.
Could help there from
And
defense.
good defense, they come up with the ball there. The Centaurs, it's good defense because there's a lot of space there, well played. It's going to be Lauren going for goal. No, Sophie, sorry.
You know,
Lauren
it's,
is from the-
Sophie does really well. Oh!
Nice. Good goal.
I don't know exactly what happened. I think their goalie thought she could intercept that or something, so she stepped out. But really good goal there in an open net.
And a goal by Lena Kirby. Probably Kirby. You can pronounce all the English players.
Yeah.
I'll pronounce the
I
German
got
players.
it.
Let's agree on that.
Agree to agree. I'm
Agree
good
to
with that.
agree.
Yeah.
So, closing the gap again, just a 1-score game, just really what we expected really. I mean,
Yeah.
it's a close game. Just good lacrosse all around.
Oh, we see the Centaurs are changing up their draw, so they're aware of what's going on.
They can drag different things on the draw here.
Yeah.
Let's see, we've seen it a few times just trying to go for the pass to another player. Let's see if he just tries to put it high and go for the jump. Of course, you need to get it over. So,
Looks like a foul by Pink. No. Okay, looks like a foul on Munich, so she was detaining her player, and she'll do a self-start there.
Self-start there. She would like to see, right?
There she goes.
Going for goal herself. Wow, just great play.
That's the
Reading
beauty
that
of
all the way.
self-start. Yeah. That's the beauty of that's how to do a self-start, right?
That's what you love to see, right? A player getting that ball there, center field, already knowing what she's going to do, doing the self-start. Yeah, you can pronounce the...
Oh, I'm doing the English
you're
name.
doing the...
Anna Saunter with the goal.
Yeah, just...
So I was talking to a couple people on the sidelines, trying to get a little info on both of these teams, and I think what is pretty cool about the Centaurs is they have a huge age gap on their team. Munich teams are pretty much in the same age range, but we have, I think, someone in their 40s on the Centaurs, and then women in college. So it's really cool to see everyone in different age life gaps, right, playing together on the team and doing it so well.
Well, let's see what pays off here. If it's going to be... Let's see if the experience on the side of Centaurs is going to be up here, or playing together for a long time, probably, the Munich team, if that can pay off for them. And we did see here again, the Centaurs, if they end up with that draw, they just feel very threatening to you. You can just feel that on the field, how threatening they are towards goal. Just always moving, just... It's going to be 24th shot and a good save there.
Yeah, great ground ball by the Munich
Great ground ball. She's going to run it herself, I think. Just looking for the open space towards the center of the field. Not immediately finding it, just good defense here also.
Yeah.
65?
Yeah.
Just sticking Erica
Wallace.
Just sticking on her attacker. Very well done. Not allowing her to get up an easy pass to the center of the field where there was, of course, space to go for goal.
And pretty good. I mean, they have a big size discrepancy. I think the Munich player she was defending is, I say inches, I'm American, but it's inches bigger than her. A lot of centimeters bigger than her.
A lot of centimeters, yeah.
So that's never easy, too. Oh, interception. Ooh.
Interception by the goalie. Tries to...
Nice check by the Munich offense, but...
Goalie finds her here. And they have some time here, right? Really to reorganize here. Gonna have to catch up with the ball.
Just fast players on both teams.
Yeah, definitely. It's just very athletic teams on both sides. What you would expect, right, from two of the bigger lacrosse nations in Europe, their champions, to be well conditioned, well trained.
Right, no surprise there.
No surprise there. Yeah, we didn't adjust the score, of course. Sorry about that. It's 3-3.
Oh, nice save by the goalie.
And just well done there, coming up with the ball for a team. With the deep pass. And she has space now. Found her lagging behind. So that means there's more Munich attackers now. We have 4 against 3. Super real fast, but needs something around the goal. So defense has a chance to catch up here. And we'll see if the defense can hold again. So definitely the possession has been more even in this second quarter. Both teams, whereas possession was dominated by Munich in the first quarter. But this is more even.
Oh, we've got a foul. What is that? On defense. We do not. If we were the Centaurs, we would not want Laura Kosh in this hash.
No, definitely not.
With no defender to her right. She's got a ton of space here.
Let's see how fast the defender on the left can close in here, but I would expect her to take up the shot.
Oh,
Just
great. Great
and then see if
defense.
he can go up with the ground ball there. I think he came up with the Centaurs defender, so it's gonna stay Munich ball here. Munich players always on the move, right? I think that's what I like to see about these teams. Just nobody's ever standing still, everybody's just creating space for each other. Just constantly that movement. Let's see a Dutcher from top. And finding space, inside pass.
Kosh, they want to be all over her, right?
Yeah. It's very well defended there.
Yeah. Woo! Maybe not the defender there, a little nervous after that shot.
Despite being corralled there by 3-4 defenders, she still gets some of the shot, but it was well safe. And now, let's see here, just good hustle there. Good.
That'll be a hold, yeah. That'll be Munich's ball.
She's going to go for the south start again. And you see how much space there immediately here. We've talked about it a few times already, but that self start is just changing the game, I think, for definitely changing it for the better.
Yeah, like you said, it just creates that gap, that space that we wouldn't have otherwise if we didn't have the self start.
Just well done there, getting the foul. Let's see, because they're playing a little zone there, right? The Centaurs, they're playing zone defense in the center there with 4 people. So it's definitely hard to get a ball up there. So let's see a player run again. No space at the moment.
Oh, a little bit of a tough feed in there. And that'll be Centaur's ball. See if they do a quick clear. They can't do a self-start on an out-of-bounds ball.
Good catch with the defender right on her. Let's see here, fine. Going for the Dutch there.
Yeah, they've got solid 6 goals. Woo!
Oh, that's well done. Just not
Nine.
on the ball. Into the second quarter, all tied up here.
3-3.
Just a really great game.
I'm at the edge of my seat. I'm like, it's hard to commentate because I'm really into this right now. So it'll be cool to see how they come out after the half and what adjustments
I can
they
only
make.
imagine if you're a fan at home.
Yeah.
For one of these teams, you're just
Yeah, a
itching.
little nail
right?
biter, right?
Nail biter.
All
All right, we'll see you after the break.
Who's gonna win?
I don't know.
It's anyone's game. I think the Centaurs are more threatening on offense. It just feels more threatening to me. Like whenever they have the ball, I'm like, they're gonna score. They just have more movement, more things. Whereas Munich, they take a little bit longer to score. They're winning all the draws, so that's key to the game. So I don't know. I think it's gonna be very close. But are you gonna call a shot here? Or are you gonna say they're gonna win?
But I'm fine. I think Centaurs won by like 3 goals.
3 goals.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
It's big. It's a big statement.
It's a big statement. I'm gonna go for the Munich win just to counter your.
By how many?
Just by 1.
Just by 1.
Just by 1.
When though? Like
It's
are
gonna
they
be
up
a
for-
Radotín all over again.
You think so?
It's gonna be 8-8.
8-8.
No, it's 6-6. 6-7.
6-7.
6-7. In the most dramatic fashion. What does our cameraman think? Who's gonna win? We have to win.
I don't know.
It's like, don't care.
It's like, I'm just moving the camera. Just sitting there. Daniel Solforge.
And probably like Seraphine somewhere.
Probably like the other pitch as well. Let's see how it's going with the noise.
So 500 people watched.
Yesterday in total,
That's a lot, right? 5
5 viewers? Go Vienna. 6 watching, yeah, than 3 me. So we have more viewers here for the sound.
Oh, we can't see ours.
We should make it bigger. And then just
Vielleicht hat sie doch gedacht, oh ja,
Erdbeersehen weiß ich so. Ja, aber man kann ja wohl was mit bestimmt arbeiten und dass ich das dann weiß.
Ja. You could choose whatever color you want.
We did all this. This is pretty impressive.
Solange sie jetzt von mir sind, geht es auch.
So we're gonna get the second half here underway.
Second half, yeah, straightforward.
We have a very talkative cameraman today. So
Bring your seat closer.
we think you should focus on.
Come join
You
us.
should think you should focus on his job instead of our job. But,
We're having too much fun back here.
so start of the second half, third quarter here. Let's see if they can go up with the draw. We were talking a little bit during halftime. I think definitely who's going to go with the most draws is going to win this game, according to us. So
Yeah.
I think they also have a new draw taker here for Centaurs, and she's going to come with the ball. So equalizing that draw score.
That was number 9, Lena Kirby. She has a goal on the board, so I think she's a big factor on this field for them. Woo!
Immediately they score. They just
Immediate answer. That's Sophie Combs-Roberts. We've seen her score a lot throughout this tournament, too. That puts them ahead.
yeah.
I see her stick is lime green. I'm assuming, I don't know if this is a fact, it looks like she's a national player for the Welsh team. I know they have these really cool kits this summer at the World Cup. 2 summers ago. 2017 at the World Cup in England. Again, another jaw change up for both teams.
It's the first time I think we see the German team changing it up in the draw.
Taking a little time to set it up.
This is number 24. Here, Sophie. Foul there.
Looks like a foul. We
Foul.
see Lauren Gores a little bit confused from Munich as to what she did. It must have been a false start. So the Centaurs will get the ball.
It was her first draw, and she gets fouled there, so very unfortunate. Yeah. And immediately punished by the Centaurs. They come out firing in the second half.
Who scored that? That was number 42.
As we say,
Sophie
that
Tamblin.
could also be that there's more fans on the sidelines now for Centaurs, so maybe they felt a little bit that
Right. They're feeling the momentum, feeling
feeling
the
the momentum, feeling the
pride.
fans
Yeah.
cheering them on. So
Looking at the scoreboard now, we have 5 goals from the Centaurs and 5 different goal scorers.
yeah, it's a good team effort there.
Definitely a good team effort, and tough to defend that. Especially when it's only 6
Yeah,
v 6.
if you take the weapon away from Centaurs, which is number 24, they have just other teams putting in, so stepping up. So
Over the shoulder. We're seeing some hard emotions here on the field. The girls are not really happy with this. They know that possession is everything, so to lose that draw is not
let's see
something that
Munich
they
here
want.
how they respond, right?
But we're even on the draws now, so
Even on the draws now,
we are.
but not even on the scoreboard. And just two quick goals to start this quarter. Not what we expected at all after a very close first quarter. Munich maybe.
Yeah, maybe they'll answer back right now.
Yeah, they'll need to answer back now, right? You have to feel like the way this match is going that if they're down 3 goals, maybe Centaur starts playing a little bit slower, a bit more methodical, playing hide away with the ball a little bit. It's just very low scoring game so far. So definitely you want to answer immediately from Munich. And they're really looking for that very hard. Lots of movement. Good feed inside.
Good feed. I'm going to say that's a hold on defense. So, yeah. We'll put Lauren Goers number 2 on the hash for Munich. Center hash. Good hash to be at. Let's see what she's got defense all around her.
Takes this opportunity to close the gap. Just a good shot. Oh, that's unfortunate for the goalie. Where is this going to go in? The goalie almost had it there, but still goes in because of the force of the shot.
Yeah.
It's a really hard, good shot. And yeah, immediately answer back. I mean,
it comes down to who has the ball in attack, right?
yeah.
Centaurs have the ball twice, 2 goals.
Munich
Has the ball once, 1 goal. So Munich fans getting a little rowdy, not surprised.
We'll have to call in. I hope we don't have to call in some stewards here to keep the 2 sides separate. They look like a rowdy bunch, both of them. And here on the draw, see they're teaming up again, no? So it's the same 3 players as the last 2 draws. Now they had 2 fouls last time, let's see if they can get up a clean one now. They'll pass it there.
Check from
A good pass from
Centaurs
the draw. Nice attack, but not coming with the ball. We're gonna get a foul here.
Defense really has to adjust. We've got a Munich player open in the middle, but I don't know if she has the best angle because there is a defender with her stick up in front, so I can't see her making that pass.
No, I think she's gonna settle it a little bit. Maybe passing it to the open space on the right. She does exactly that. Good run there by number 17 now getting the ball. She just created space there for her teammate.
This is Constantine. She's quick with the ball. Constantine Pierre.
All players just quick on their feet, right? Just creating a lot of movement. I'd like to see Munich go a little bit for they scored the first 2 goals.
Right.
They,
Some feeds inside.
some feeds inside, yeah.
Oh,
See, tried there.
this is a big possession. Ooh, is she gonna get that? Oh, wow. Great stick handling. I mean, with one hand, that's impressive. You have to be pretty strong. And
Our cameraman scored a goal like that once. Still memorable.
nice defensive stick, did you?
I guess.
I mean, he doesn't even remember, so you must do that all the time.
I scored a
huh?
lot of good
Yeah, you
goals.
score a lot of good goals. Yeah.
thought you would remember his one goal last year.
His one and only goal. Alright, let's see. Looks like she's going to take this. She has her defender beat. Nope, good slide.
Oh, losing the ball there.
Nice check.
Good check. Good clean check, right? You like to see that. There's no foul.
Yeah.
It's very hard, I think, to check in women's lacrosse.
It is. It has to
have
be
a perfectly legal check.
perfectly legal. We are a non-contact sport, so any slightest view of
Really just
contact.
saving that turnover there, just turning the ball right over again.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a huge possession for Centaurs. They can make something happen and get that lead a little bit bigger.
Shooting. Well read by the goalie.
The ball's out.
The ball's free. Ooh, that was dangerous, I think. Maybe,
Another possession though.
just going with the ball again. So just keeping that possession going. Let's see if they can score here.
Oh, there's a pass right to Munich.
Yeah, pass right to Munich here. Let's see if Munich can get the ball in the offense now, because lots of times they weren't able to. There now. There's not a lot of space there. She's driven well outside to by a defender, so she needs to come inside again to find a good pass here. Let's see if Munich on their second one.
So they won up to it. Ik verstand uit het doek, maar volgens mij.
So still the possession going on for Munich.
Let's see if they can go with this grand ball here. They've got two daggers on it. Let's see what they call it.
Ooh, Centaur's ball.
Interesting call there. Because I thought the Munich defender let the ball roll a little bit. The Munich attacker let the ball roll a little bit, thinking she would come up with that ball, but she didn't. So, good running here again.
And this is another Welsh national player, it looks like. Number 71. That's Kelly Clark.
Yeah, just accidentally going for goal there. Just a little bit too high on that shot, but just good run inside, good feed to the running player. Very hard to do. She timed that shot perfectly. Okay, so definitely after 3 quick goals to start the quarter, we've settled down a little bit again. We're more into defensive battle that we saw in the first 2 quarters.
Yeah. Whoa, another good stick by defense. But again, Centaurs come up with that ball. They've been pretty good, the offense, at getting the ball back, right?
Keeping it in offense for a long time, really dominating kind of possession in this 3rd quarter. And we
saw that coming.
Feed inside.
She always seems to get open, right? That again is Sophie Morel.
So we talked a little bit about before the game that number 24 would have to be defended, but but definitely, she finds her hole in the defense. Right?
You'll notice too, she finds a way to get open midfield, so she's really good at getting open anywhere and just getting that ball where it needs to go.
6-4 for 3-3 first half. It's still anybody's game, but Centaurs pulling a little bit away in this quarter.
Alright, see what happens on this draw.
So it's going to be changed up again. It's number 45 taking the draw right now. Williams Charlotte for Charlotte Williams. Yeah.
Nice grab. Great stick skills from both teams here.
Yeah, and every time number 65 is the ball, you just feel the speed that she has. Like,
it's
just very fast player, and always in movement. Like if you were to watch the game, I don't think she ever stands still at any point.
No.
definitely the player you want in your team. Let's see if she can also score. She's been scoring so far, but always very threatening to her score.
We're gonna follow behind. You could hear her asking for help. That was I think that hit the goalie's stick and then off the pipe. Awesome hustle by Munich right there. You could see them really giving it their all when they're chasing the ball.
Yeah, you talked about yesterday, just as a defense can work with the chase, how that can really give you some momentum, right?
Definitely. Yeah, because most of the times we always have an attack standing behind the net and they just kind of throw their stick back and they're closest so they get the possession.
And it's end of the third quarter.
End of the third quarter. It is 6-4.
6-4. A 3-1 win in this third quarter. So let's see if Munich can close the gap in this last quarter.
Ja, wou die niet
Ja, ik wou gewoon tonen dat je zelf ook gewoon doen. Want aan de verstand is het niet goed. Dan kun je ook niet als je het doet, dat doe ik niet.
Het is niet makkelijk, het is gewoon kwetsend. Apenstaart is veel makkelijker op
Is deze aan het winnen? How much?
American football, kun je?
Ja, American football, daar heb ik gesproken.
Ik vlieg dat toch niet?
Wel even gaan kijken.
Nog €0.
43 punten. Hazard 3 keer gescoord, hè?
Van de 15? Van de 15?
15.
Ah ja, oké.
Dit is bij standaard 50 en dit kunnen met €10 aanwaarde krijgen. Dus heb je nog eigenlijk kans. Maar ik heb wel het gevoel dat dat niet zo snel opdeelt. Als het toch al naar 70 gaat.
Is hij aan het winnen van Mekkas?
Nice. Ik heb Hazard.
Omdat zij 3 keer gescoord heeft.
Alright. Thank you, Judith.
Dat speelt.
Ja, merci.
So very exciting game here.
Sorry, girl.
It is. Be a good, what, 12 minutes?
I think even our cameraman is excited, and he's normally nothing to win this lacrosse.
No, he's super excited.
He's super
He does get
excited.
excited
I can sense the excitement from here.
No, but this is, I mean, this is a finals, right?
This is a good game,
This
yeah. This would be a good final game.
This would be a good final game, but these teams meet in the semis because of the loss yesterday of Centaurs versus Radotín. We're also now playing against what's the name? Think of the name again. Sorry. I want to pronounce it correctly. Christiania.
Oh, Christiania, yeah.
So they're playing the other semifinals just as we speak.
Yeah, that is.
Oh, great!
Really cool low shot, like rolled it in there.
And it was
Lauren Gores is the 4th goal of the game. Yeah. Holding it down for the Munich team.
And Munich, they got here early, and while we were setting up the live stream, I saw them practice a little bit, and she was practicing that low shot. I was actually
no goal! Oh my goodness!
We were too fast here on the
illegal stick.
No goal.
It's illegal stick, I think.
Yeah, illegal stick.
And now, so her stick will leave the field. I am pretty sure for the entire game, she doesn't have to leave the field, but her stick does. So she'll get a new one. That's not a good feeling. And Centaurs will get possession, so that's not what
might be
they
the key
need
to
right
this
now.
game, right?
Yeah.
If you win by lose by 1 goal now, then
you don't get the goal and you don't get the possession.
you get the goal, don't get the possession.
Wow,
Just a
and
huge
that was
swing
a
in this
really
game.
beautiful goal.
What a call there also as a referee. I mean, you need to be pretty sure about that call there, but the refereeing has been great all weekend, so I'm pretty
Absolutely.
sure
These
it was the
refs
right
are-
call to do it.
Yeah, these refs know
What
what
a
they're
huge call in a
doing.
huge moment
Yep.
in the semifinals.
That momentum would have been a game changer too. So hopefully Munich can keep it up and not let it
And let's see
affect
how
them.
they recover here mentally, right? From mentally going from closing the gap here to 6-5 to still being down 2 scores and not having the ball. It's
Oop.
hard. It's got to be hard to do. But Munich not letting up. Good defense here.
Yeah, good long possession by attack and good long defense.
Yeah, Munich not letting it get to them. Let's see if
Oh, pipe.
off the pipe.
Seen a couple of those already.
A good chase there. Good chase there. Finding the 65 open. Again, little movement there.
You know, we had a close game yesterday with the Centaurs and Radotín
Oh, just
team.
knocking it out of her stick. Good challenge there. So come up with the ball.
Oh no, what was that, out? Was it out? I think he's calling it out of bounds.
Might have been just out of bounds, but just a good hustle over number 2, and
Yeah.
she hasn't. Okay. Yeah, you can probably still hear us, so we'll talk a little
Okay,
bit
we'll
about the
keep-
game, but we'll unfreeze the camera here. We just had some small issues here with the camera. I think we're gonna have to change up a little bit the setup.
Alright, but right now, so we still have the Centaurs on attack. Actually, they just turned the ball over. Munich is going to be heading down the field, crossing over the first restraining line and the 50-yard line. The ball's being carried by number 25. It's Kayla Ushman, and she just got fouled right outside the 15 by Centaurs number 9, Lena Kirby.
Yeah.
So again,
And we're back with.
oh, we're good. We're back.
Sorry about that.
So Kayla Ushman with the
Small
ball
camera
now.
issues this morning, but
Oh, we're offside.
hopefully he's doing count there.
I think the Centaurs were offside there. And now the referees are having a discussion about what? They're 2 off. Okay, they're going to put a different girl back because she was closer.
Yeah, very interesting here. But no score there from Centaurs on long possession.
No.
After the Munich goal was.
Still 6-4, so you missed no goals while we were frozen.
Let's see if Munich can close the gap here. Definitely time is not in their favor. Being down 2 scores here, but still plenty of time to equalize or to take the lead. Just trying to find that space inside, not finding it. And then they'll settle again.
Oh no.
That's just
Unfortunate turnover for attack, but
that's an unfortunate. It's one of the first of the game we've seen, right?
yeah.
Which
Yeah.
has been very clean lacrosse,
Definitely.
catching every ball.
The ball has not been on the ground a lot in this game, which is fun to watch too.
It's been a great game for both sides.
Yeah. Maybe switch the field.
I'm secretly hoping to see an equalizer here and to see extra time. Can't get enough of this game. We'll see. Definitely, whoever comes out on top here is will be a deserving winner.
Yeah,
Just
I
a great
agree.
game.
Some really good cuts from this attack, and the feeders are always really looking in. They're ready. Oh, the same thing just happened. And that was
You gotta ask yourself, it's a little bit of the nerves here in the semi-finals that
Yeah.
are kicking in.
yeah.
Centaurs, we can feel that victory almost, and Munich just realizing they don't have that much time left to get something done here.
Nice ground ball.
Good ground ball. Doesn't have much space. 3 defenders around her, but she finds the receiver.
Leah Fuchs with the ball. Number 8 from Munich.
Let's see,
We're gonna need to see a goal here from Munich
in this possession, I feel. They want to
keep the pressure on
Centaurs. So let's see them look for the perfect opportunity. Maybe the Dutch run goal, maybe saw score a few times already this game. She goes for it.
Oh, got a defender down. Referees aren't calling anything.
Referees are conferring.
We hear the defense calling, picking up, taking advantage of this time that they have.
Definitely defense communicating the play here.
Ball stays with Munich.
Nice see.
Driving the attacker outside, allowing her to come too close to the goal where she could get a shot. So Munich struggling a little bit, not to find the open space. Trying to go for the pass inside. It's going to be a foul.
That's unfortunate after an interception like that, and
now a lot of space there.
yeah, but she won't be on the 11. She won't be on the 11
You can see
here.
she got a little left-hand shot here.
Yeah, she has some space, so
Not easy to do, of course. These girls, of course, being well skilled in using both the lefty and the right. Again, choosing to feed inside.
feed in. That's what they're looking for, right?
Feed inside, just nailing it there, just heartbreaking. I think.
Yeah, number 9, Lena Kirby. She'll get the ball. 6 down for the timeout. We put the 6 down so that the women can come back.
It's been 3 possessions now for Munich. One where they scored, but they didn't. It wasn't an illegal stick, and then 2 possessions where they didn't come up with a goal. So time is ticking away here and there.
Where are the 2 beers?
Let's see you after this quick timeout.
So you said 3 goals difference?
Yeah.
Might be right. Maar ik had toen een hand van wat is.
Niks?
Ik zeg het kijken.
Kijk, dat is het schema?
Misschien.
Het is ook een schema. Ja, wat? Het is blijkbaar 3 matchen achter elkaar?
Nee, het is 2 matchen, dan een uur niets en dan de finale.
Ah, de finale is met al wedstrijd.
Dus we gaan moeten zien of we nog blijven streamen of niet. Maar dan kunnen we tussen naar een mannenmatch kijken in de tweede plaats moet. Maar het is ook de bronzen medaille.
Super.
Het is ook brons voor de vrouwen. Ik heb nog geen wat verteld hier. Dan moet het zoiets aan.
Ja, ik kan zoiets achter thuis.
Havermelk en een wachtetaart.
Ik denk je aanbieden, maar je moet het zelf zelf doen. Zie je dat?
Okay, we're coming back from a timeout. We'd be really curious what each team discussed there in their huddles.
Let's see if the Centaurs discuss some kind of play here, and if they can get a goal on the board, I think this will put the game away, right? You gotta feel so.
We have no goals
They
this
can
quarter.
go. Yeah, no goals yet this quarter.
Yeah.
But if you feel like if Munich, this is a very hard defense. They come up with 4 goals in 3 quarters. If the Centaurs go by 3 goals here, you gotta feel like. Well, there's still plenty of time in Lacrosse. Anything can happen.
Yeah.
But no immediate play here that we see from the Centaurs. They do get up the feet inside. Well defended there.
Looks like a crease violation or something there.
Yes, Munich
But
needs to
it'll,
keep the ball.
yeah, it'll be goalie ball.
Again, we see that feet inside, but again we see the turnover here. A good defense there.
And that's number 25, Kayla Ushman. She's quick.
Yeah, she's really quick. She's just.
Her defender.
Oh! What a great single individual effort there, just running all across the field.
Yeah.
Sprint.
She knew she had her defender beat,
I think
right?
Usain Bolt would have been envious of that. Just a great sprint and.
So think about, I mean, this game could be tied right now if that first Munich goal by Lauren Goers didn't get called back.
Yeah, we've been tied up now, but they still need one more goal here to tie everything up. But definitely going from that timeout and the possession for Centaurs to go to goal from Munich, you gotta feel that the swings are momentum their way, right? They gotta feel great about that.
Right? I don't think that was their plan.
See if they can come up with the draw here. It's gonna be one of the most crucial draws of the whole game, I think. Going for the jump ball. The ground ball there.
Nice check by That was just a good
and ball is out. Still,
wrestling for that draw.
Just great handling from both teams, really. So it makes it fun to watch them midfield.
I think definitely well played by both sides there. Just Centaurs narrowly come away with the ball. And as we say that, we have a turnover here.
You hear the Munich bench really.
Munich bench getting loud.
Well done here, catching the ball. Pass, speed
just
narrowly missing that connection there.
That's unfortunate. That would have been.
That would have been great. She could have just batted it down into the goal here.
Yeah, she was open in front.
Maybe just Munich player just start rushing the pass because she felt the time pressure. We don't know, but.
They need to get the ball here if they want to score. But they see the Centaurs to go away. They're playing very high aggressively here. They see number 65 here.
Yeah, 65, she's quick. That's Erica Wallace. We've seen her do some great things with the ball this game. No goals, but definitely a force on the field.
But definitely a false weapon in the
Right.
She's going to go over the goal here.
Nice pass from the defense, though. Great grab. That's number 67, Rose Lloyd Rout.
So definitely you got to feel the quarters winding down quickly here.
Yeah, it doesn't look like the Centaurs are in a rush to push it.
The goalie is going to go right to defense as well, right? There's no goalie right now for Munich. He's in defense. And let's see if he can get a shot here. Oh, the goalie was
great
just
save.
in time with the save there.
Way to
It's a
hop
very
in the
clutch
goal.
save there.
Yeah, she got in there quick.
Very interesting to take out the goalie there.
We're down to the wire here.
Down to the wire. I think the clock is going to come on the field in a minute now. So we might be down to the last, the waning minutes and seconds of this game. Harlem Centaurs keeping the ball here. Goalie is out again.
Goalie is out again. This is a hard moment for defense when the time is running down to be down by 1 goal and finding that energy to double team, right?
Just giving everything here, chasing the ball with 2 players. And it's going to be the end of the game.
That's it. 6-5.
6-5, what a game.
What a game. And 1 goal.
I'm sure you enjoyed that at home as well. Just a great game. Yeah, we'll see Centaurs again in the finals.
Yep.
You want to tune in for that at 1 a.m.? 1 p.m. Sorry, not 1 a.m. So 1 p.m. we'll have the finals here. We'll have Centaurs playing. We don't know who they're playing yet. We'll know that momentarily.
Yeah.
They're playing Radotín, which will be a rematch of yesterday. Super exciting game if you want to rewatch that. Radotín versus Centaurs, or they will play against Christiania. So super exciting game. 65 Centaurs. They move on to the finals, and Munich will play at 12 for the bronze medal.
Yeah.
We'll see you soon.
Wat? Vond goed? Nee, maar hij vond goed.
Oké.
Ja, oké.
Echt American style, hè?
Ja,
ik dacht, ik kom op verkeerd eigenlijk.
I've watched a lot of American football, so I'm just copying the commentary.
Oh, you do watch football? Who's your team?
Well, actually, I have a lot of teams I like, but I like the Chargers, and I like the Bengals because I've been to Cincinnati 3 times. This is
Alright, so we've got one more game, and then...
I do like the Patriots as well, but nobody, either really hates the Patriots.
Come
So.
on.
No, taki en kolačik.
Straight or...
Yeah, that's fine. I'm just gonna chug it, so... Don't care what it tastes like.
But the thing is, I don't have any home team, right? Because we started playing fantasy football about 6 or 7 years ago. Because
Oh, you play fantasy
yeah,
football?
because friends of mine, they started watching The League. I don't know if you know that series.
No, but I've heard of
It's
it.
like a comedy series about friends
yeah.
playing fantasy. It's been cancelled now, I think.
Okay.
But they started watching that and liking it, and they were like, oh, we have to play it ourselves. But I didn't know anything about football or fantasy football when we started playing. So we just started watching the games. We bought NFL Game Pass. Just started watching the games
Did
on
you just
Sunday.
make your fantasy teams? You must have just done it, right?
Yeah. I have a team now. Yeah.
I'm making my...
But I'm really into that. I just follow it all year round. American football. Just,
Really?
yeah.
So I'm a Giants girl, but
Okay.
I'm from that area,
So
so I have no choice. Like growing up, it was like hardcore Giants.
it was Giants or Jets, right? Or,
No.
in Jersey, it's Giants.
Yeah. No,
Okay.
nobody likes the Jets.
Nobody likes the Jets. Okay.
We like the Jets. No, so, but New Jersey because
But you won 2 Super Bowls against Tom Brady. You gotta love him.
yeah. Totally. But you know, the South New Jersey are Philly fans. Because
Okay.
we're an hour, not even.
Okay,
we're
yeah,
super
Philly,
close to
yeah,
Philly. North Jersey's New York. So, and where I grew up is right in the middle. So
Okay, so it's either
yeah, it
Philly.
was really, really.
And the Philly fans, they're really hardcore, right? They're known to be.
Oh,
I think it was very conflicting
obnoxious.
for last year the Super Bowl. People didn't want to root for the Patriots, but they also don't really like the Philly fans. So they were like, "Oh, what do you root? Oh, I don't like any of these teams." No, but for me it's different, right? Because I didn't grow up with a team. Like I do have a soccer team that's my favorite because I grew up with that team. It's my hometown team. But watching American football, you
You guys
just
are good at football too. Soccer.
soccer, yeah. Well, Belgium, yeah, they've done great. But just as you become a neutral fan, right? So what I find to like is it's not on screen.
We're live streaming right now.
So, it's going to be Amsterdam versus is it Cheriators? I don't know about that. So for me, I've just been loving good quarterback play. So you like to see Tom Brady, Aaron Rodgers. I also like Philip Rivers a lot. I think he's a total character. He's like if you see an interview with him, he's just such a funny guy.
What do you think of the whole Colin Kaepernick stuff?
Well, there's a lot of things to discuss right there. You have his play on the field, and then you have also kneeling down.
Not his plan. Kneeling. Oh yeah, you're not American, so it's probably.
For me, it all very silly, right? It's just like very petty. You know, it's just like he's kneeling, he's still being respectful. I mean, let him do his thing. He's using his.
Protesting is like an American thing.
Yeah. And it's also like it's a peaceful protest. Like let. I mean, better than just going out and shooting somebody himself, right? I mean, just kneeling. No, I think it's.
But
It's very interesting.
Heard people, especially when I went home this summer, like people that I know, like, no, he's disrespecting other people. Fuck him. I'm like, alright.
But that's what you make of it. Like, but the thing is,
I'll never buy Nikes. I'm like, what? So you'll never buy Nikes because they advertise Colin Kaepernick, but they've been like paying children in Thailand 5 cents a day to make
that's funny.
That
that's
make you broke. Yeah.
And the guy who put his own shoes on fire while he's still having it on. He just had his shoes on fire. He's like, I'm gonna let these Nikes, and then oh shit, still have them on. But the Nike thing I find super interesting because I don't know what I need to think about it because it's a corporation, right? First of all, and Nike they don't
No, this is
they don't.
genius marketing.
Yeah, I mean, they have only marketing, right? Like, if you would look at the corporate structure of Nike, they just have some subsidiaries who make shoes in Thailand or whatever for very cheap. But every employee that they have is just pure marketing.
Right.
So, are they, with the Colin Kaepernick stance that they did now, is it a stance like, we may be a corporation, but we want to stand against social injustice?
No.
Or is it just a pure marketing stunt?
Totally.
And you have to feel conflicted about it. Yeah, for me as well, right?
I totally
But you do have to respect them coming out for that.
Think about who they're marketing towards, like the young people. That's who the young people are buying their $150 sneakers. Old people are buying their shoes on sale that were 3 seasons old.
Yeah.
They're not making money off these old people, and the older generation is who hates them.
And especially you have people now who go out to buy Nikes because they did this. But other people are just lighting their Nikes on fire. They've already bought those Nikes. Nike doesn't care that you bought. You've already spent their money with them. So I find it super interesting. If it's, you gotta feel it's more marketing than just making a stance. But still, I mean, it's good that they do. But yeah, you can't pay for that marketing. The number of people talking about that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But for me, America is just it's. Well, I think
People
it's.
who are so angry at everything, you truly believe America is best. We used to have these great policies that are being ruined now by immigrants.
Yeah, they feel like that.
They genuinely do. I talked to, when I went home, I was talking to everybody, and I was just asking people questions because I'm like, I couldn't understand. But they truly feel like they're being shafted on something. Like, and it's
Yeah, but the thing is,
like a small tax break that they're so angry. It's like,
they might be shafted indeed, but they're being shafted by the big corporations who have
don't
like
get it.
offshores.
Right, and
Or
they're
just
not
they're not
getting
paying any taxes in the States. They're just offshoring, and now it's just they've been shafted, but not by the immigrants, just by the billionaires.
exactly. And that's big.
Well, yeah, but to me, America is just the land of how do you say it? It's a land of opposites. You know, you have on one hand it's extremely Catholic and you can't show any nudity on TV. On the other hand, it has the biggest porn industry in the world, and there's not much, the biggest porn economy in the world.
Drugs.
Drugs, yeah, you have.
It's the same ones that these fuckers trapped me yesterday.
Fuckers. I'm coming back here.
Coming back for you. Yeah, no.
So and you just have that in everything, right? I mean, you have. It's just a land of extremes, right? You have. But of course, you have that in Europe as well. But it's you don't see it as much because the communities are smaller. Like we also have about 300 million people in Europe and about 300 million in the US. But the US is like one big country where no, it's gonna go away. Just leave it be. Leave the BB.
Leave it be.
Let the BB. There's no food here anyway. She'll realize that soon. And just
Yeah,
go.
but I think we just spilled that soda, so it's probably like.
Well, it's all cleaned up. So.
But
Yeah, I think they have that in Europe as well. But like, if I'm in the States and I would have very Christian beliefs, I'm going to go back to the 1800s. I could just go live with the Mormons, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
there's a place
like,
for everyone.
There's a place for everyone, right? And if I'm yeah, you just have a place for everyone. Yeah, and there's a community for everyone, and everybody's finding each other very easily because it's one big open market. And if I'm a Nazi, I can just go live with the far right. With the fat guys, yeah.
My grandma and grandpa like hate on
Okay.
love guns. I'm like, my whole family's like,
Yeah. Yeah. Let's see. But
so, the things that they say are just like,
yeah, but it's hard to change that.
it is so,
You cannot change their mind.
But they're like convinced that I'm doing it like, raped and murdered because I'm living in Europe and it's so bad here.
Such a shithole. Belgium.
Oh,
Yeah. We're all terrorists.
Belgium and England. Good luck.
Say good things about the umpire.
Oh, totally. I'll be like, look at those legs.
She's showing you off now.
That's just showing up.
That's just a show. Yeah, it's interesting. It's very interesting. I've been to the US a few times. I've liked it there, but I've always, whenever I've been to the US, I've also been around people who are being educated and been like I haven't seen that side of the US yet.
Right. So
I've actually been to New York.
you have. So you like
4 days.
my family in particular is born and raised in a small town.
Let me double check. Definitely.
Alright.
Oh, here's some going.
Like now we're unmuted.
All right, here we go. We've got the Amsterdam Lions versus the Cheriators from Austria going. They're about to get started. We've seen both of these teams quite a bit on this pitch, this tournament. Both have done really well, so it'll be an interesting game.
Yeah, and the winner of this will go home with 5th place, which is very nice on 12 teams here. Definitely.
Yeah.
We saw the Cheriators yesterday beating out the Gazelles.
Yeah. I think there's a couple really quick girls on the Cheriators.
Yeah.
So we'll see how the Amsterdam Lions can match up with their speed.
And of course, the Amsterdam Lions just narrowly missing the semifinals, just losing the first game they played here against Christiania, 9-8. Otherwise, they would have seen them in the semis and possibly in the finals.
Right.
So definitely, they got to feel like they're the favorites for this game. Unfortunately, not competing for the medals, but still, I mean, 5th place is something they can be proud of. Good feed inside. And a quick first goal. And you do see always these feet inside paying off, right? If they connect, so hard to defend on that. You can just catch the ball, quickly get out of the stick.
I definitely think if an attacker is in front of the goal at a good angle with a defender on her 1v1, they definitely have the advantage to score in women's lacrosse.
So 1-0 here for the
and that was Sarah Swartz with the goal. She's on the Dutch national team. Key player for them.
Sorry, our cameraman just missed the draw there.
He fell asleep a little bit.
We had a foul here there, and it's going to be Cheriators with the ball. Let's see if they can convert here on their first offense. Ball is down.
Looks
and
like
it's going to be recovered. Can they push her outside? No. So it's going to be a quick turnover, and Amsterdam going for goal. Well defended there. The feed inside again, and again the goal.
There we go.
We just talked about that. And two quick goals here for the Amsterdam Lions.
Yeah, that was Janneke Bokus with the goal. And that was a pass in.
Janneke Bokus, who we also talked about a lot yesterday.
We did. We talked about her quite a bit. It's just a good name. It's just fun to say. But that was an assistant from Taylor Brown. That was a really good look and a good feed from her. So we're up 2-0 already. If you can hear the...
So both teams from Vienna actually here.
Yeah.
So the Vienna Monarchs cheating on the Cheriators, playing in this game.
Another draw control for
another draw, another attack here for Amsterdam Lions. Good pass there.
They just seem to be in it right now, right?
They came to play, right? That's what you can see that immediately.
Yeah. They're just connecting. You can kind of feel it from here. They're all on the same page, which is good to see. I know their first game in the tournament, they just from speaking to the players, they said they felt a little rusty. So you could tell they're getting back into it.
Of course, the first game, if you have to play your one opponent who's going to be in the mix for the second place in that group, that's tough. Because we saw the Amsterdam Lions also taking on Munich on another field, but they also kept it close. So definitely would have want to see the Lions competing for those medals, but they'll play this 5th place game now. And Cheriators a quick 2-0. Let's see if the Cheriators can stiffen the defense a little bit here, if they can come away with a turnover and switch that momentum a little bit.
Right. Ooh, good try by Anna Pullman, number 20.
Chase.
And that's the chase I'm talking about. See how the attacker, we usually always get it. You see all 6 defenders are pretty tight in there. So when the defense does come up with the chase, it's a good feeling.
The defense not go with the chase here. No chance there.
No.
Again on the attack, I think she's gonna do a dodge here. Gonna go for goal herself. Yes.
Another one.
Nice clean goal.
Number 19.
So quick 3-0 here. Are we gonna see the Amsterdam Lions just running away with this game? So far it seems like it. Let's see the answer here from Cheriators. We've seen it was a strong team yesterday against Gazelles. You can rewatch that. So definitely Cheriators strong team. I'm sure they can come back here. They showed some really good offense yesterday, but they need to, of course, get the ball into offense. So let's see what they do here on the draw.
That was a big draw over the restraining line.
To their defense.
And Gemma coming up with the ball, our commentator buddy.
Yeah, we're gonna try to get Gemma in here for the finals, so you have an expert commentator on that, and maybe an expert cameraman as well. We'll see if we can change up that.
It's just fun to listen to her accent, her English accent.
Her English accent
yeah.
is amazing.
She
has English roots, right?
She does. She does. She grew up there. Her and number 19, Sarah Swerts, who has 2 goals for the Lions. They both grew up in England.
Okay. And Shay's coming up with the ball there, coming up with the ground ball. Let's see if they can get some offense going here.
Yeah.
We love to see that Cheriators offense, which was working so well against the Ghent Gazelles yesterday. Going for speed there, but settling now. And you can hear the fans cheering on. Let's see if they can. Let's see if they can elevate their team to score here, because they'll need that goal to close the gap a little bit. Definitely, I think it's helpful, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, there they go.
There they go.
Nice assist in from Adriana Adam, and that goal was by number 14, Stephanie Baruda. She's just waiting to see if her stick is legal, and it is. It's a goal.
Yeah, and on that legal stick, we saw in dramatic fashion a goal.
Yeah.
Last game where it ended up 6-5.
It ended up 6-5. It could have been 6-6.
Could have been 6-6 and a free possession.
Yeah.
Right? So huge swing in that game.
Yeah.
And we saw last game. The
same thing happened.
The Centaurs team moving on to the finals. So we'll see them at 1. You don't want to miss the finals of this exciting weekend. European Lacrosse finals, best team in Europe. Two of the best teams battling it out for that title. Definitely put it on your schedule right now.
Right now.
Right now.
Right
Just
now.
write it down now. don't do anything else.
Grab your pen. Okay, it looks like it will be a false start from Amsterdam on the draw, so possession.
And so Cheriators, we've seen 1 possession in offense and 1 goal. So
yeah,
let's see if they score here. That would be very interesting, because also yesterday we talked about the Amsterdam Lions defense having a few players from the national team, the Dutch national team, which has done great internationally. So
right, so it's a tough team
there,
then, you know, for the Cheriators to match up against, especially for a lot of the national players.
Cheriators looking for the opening here. Feed inside. Can we see a goal from the feed inside? Oh, just
that's a good
narrowly missing that
attempt.
shot.
Good attempt, though. Good attempt.
So how do you recommend defending against that feed inside? Because it seems, seems very hard to defend against if they can get it off, right? If you can intercept it, it's great, but
right. And to me, what it seems like, a lot of these teams are leaving the ball side open, so they're, as much as they are marked, they're able to catch that ball inside, right? So, and like I said before, a 1v1 in front of the goal, it's always an advantage for the attacker. So I think if they put their stick, at least their stick, in front of that pass, it'll change everything. There are some teams who do mark ball side,
Okay.
which is it's pretty cool. It works really well unless the attacker catches it, then they are completely wide open, right? So we'll see how they adjust to that.
Yeah, some good insights there. Goal.
It was a good roll.
So yeah, 2 possessions here, two scores for the Cheriators. We've seen.
Yeah, that was good. She drew her attacker out and then dodged in.
So yeah, if they can keep scoring like that, they'll quickly close that gap.
Yeah, that was number 16, Katharina Bieberbacher-Voss. We've said her name quite a bit this
yesterday.
I said Bieberbacher again.
Bieberbacher.
It's not Bieberbacher. It's
We'll call her Bieber.
Bieber.
She's just Bieber.
She's Bieber. We'll call her Bieber.
We'll call her Katharina
Bieber. But yeah, we've said her name, messed her name up quite a bit, I think too.
Bieberbacher-Voss.
Bieberbacher.
Bacher.
Yeah.
Bieberbacher.
Yeah.
Yeah, my German is really bad as well. So. All right, let's see the draw here. So, yeah, I mean, if you've seen 2 possessions, 2 scores, and I think the line's at 4 possessions, 3 scores. So,
right.
Possession is going to be the key to this
Especially,
game.
I think.
And it's going to be possession with the Cheriators.
Oh, here we go.
Can they equalize here? Or can the Amsterdam Lions come away with a turnover here? Cheriators really being chanted on here and really elevating their play.
Yeah. Yes, I mean, since the men have started cheering for them, they've had the ball a lot more. So I think they're feeling the energy.
And also, I think finding their footing, right? Because you go down quick 3-0, the game starts. You're down 3-0 before you even realize the game has started.
Yeah.
So it's now just finding their footing, finding their confidence, and two goals. I think we have ourselves a game here.
Oh, and that's
Feet
that.
inside.
There you go.
Puts it away.
And that's that marking the cutters on goal side, not ball side, really leaves it open for them to catch, turn, and shoot. We've seen that all weekend. So.
Yeah, just a little shovel pass there. Just a very short pass over the defender. It's going to be Katharina Bieber coming up with the ball again.
Tying the game up. Oh, they're skipping the beat. Should we just call her?
Voss.
All right, we're switching it up then.
Somebody in the stream asking us to use a bit the zoomer more in the camera. So we'll talk to our cameraman, who's been very active today. He's just been one of the more active cameramen we've seen all weekend. Really taking his job very seriously. And somebody falling down there, can't play without a stick. Van boven dat ding.
The ball's out of the view also. We gotta put a little pressure on him right now. Alright, so right now out of the view, Amsterdam has the ball. Oh. Alright, we're figuring it out.
Figuring out the camera. Okay, we see the picture.
Oh, and a quick shot and a goal.
No, we missed a goal, of course. So, but it's nice shot, nice goal there.
That's Sarah Swartz.
We'll definitely fire this cameraman. Yeah. That's for sure.
His name is Dieter. If you want to send in a complaint.
A complaint. To send all your complaints to Dieter. No, we missed a goal there. Good goal there from
Sarah Swartz. Third goal of the game.
4-3, and so definitely we've seen almost every possession here being paid off with a goal.
Right. Yeah, really.
I mean, last game we saw 3-3 at the half. Now we are 4-3 halfway through the first quarter here, and this lovely day here in Ghent.
And that's it.
I thought we spent more time in the quarter, but it's the end of the quarter.
All right. We'll work on those camera angles for you.
Yeah, we'll let the cameraman figure out the camera a little bit here, and we'll be right back. get this game back on the way. Cameraman has figured out his camera, so we also said hi there. Okay, so 4-3, very close game in the first quarter. Lots of possessions coming, ending up in goals, and let's see here. Cheriators 3 for 3 are possessions in goals. Let's see if they can make it 4 out of 4, or if that Amsterdam defense, which
double.
is very ferocious.
Right.
Oh, she's going to turn away from both of the defenders very nicely. That's going to create a lot of space on the other side of the field. Yes.
Ooh, nice connection.
And you can see Amsterdam just going after that ball with 3-4 defenders. But of course, if then the defender can turn away from you, it just leaves up a lot of space on the other side of the field. And they can convert on that.
Yeah, that's first goal of the second quarter by Sarah Schlagenhaufen.
Schlagenhaufen. Still probably has a nickname. Look,
Sarah S.
Sarah S.
Sarah S.
Sarah S.
That was a good goal, though. I saw you can see that forming, right, as it's happening. Are we seeing?
Yeah, definitely. After the defender was able to, the attacker was able to dodge those 3 defenders. I mean, there was almost free space on the other side of the field.
Right. So we got a stick check at the center. I think the ref is having a little bit of a hard time setting the ball in there.
We're good to go here. And just narrowly missing there from the Amsterdam player. And it's going to be Cheriators again with the offense.
They've got a couple in a row
They've
there.
got a couple of draws in a row here and just really changing that momentum, being down 3-0.
Now tying it up.
Now tying it up, 4-4. Very, very good game here that we have on our hands. Both teams are really feeling like they are the rightful owner of that 5th place in this tournament.
Yeah,
all just behind these powerhouses.
Thought that was going out of bounds. I didn't see it.
Yeah, there were 2 attackers there. So let's see here. If Cheriators 4 for 4 on possessions and goals, so really we have Gemma there defending. She's a co-commentator for us. Also one of the expert players. But feed inside. Oh, that's such good feed and with good defense there.
Right.
Good pass there. It's not going to choose to go inside. It's going to choose the other side there. Running through. I'm just missing that shot. And we have a goalie down. Oh yeah, I think she had a bit of a run in there with the attacker. Attacker just storming at the goal. But no foul called, I think. So,
I don't think so. I think the goalie stepped up high on the crease, and I don't know if there's sticks hit.
We've seen her
helmet coming off.
We see the helmet coming off there. We hope the goalie is okay here. We've seen her doing some great saves all over the weekend. We actually have 2 games by Amsterdam on the stream yesterday and the day before. And we've seen a very athletic goalie going after the ball.
Yeah, she's out of the goal.
Really active.
Yeah.
And now also she came out, but unfortunately had a run in there with the attacker.
So they do have a doctor on the team. I talked to yesterday, Linda.
We need to call in maybe.
I think.
Kan die hebben? Ja, nee. Yeah, we'll have.
I just saw a thumbs up from someone.
The help coming in from.
They're coming in to check her out.
So probably they'll put in another goalie here. But you talked about yesterday that one of the players is also the goalie for the Dutch national team.
She is. She's an attacker, Imke de Haan.
So probably she'll take over here.
So yeah, but she's putting her helmet back on, and there's clapping. So I think she's gonna stay on the field.
Wow! After that big collision.
She's shaking her legs out, so maybe it was a leg. We'll have to check and see what happened.
Yeah.
But she's staying in the goal.
Let's see if she can Because she'll have to just very quickly, because Cheriators is going to bring out that ball again and just looking to score again.
Yeah.
So she'll need to get her head in the game very quickly here. Well, we're glad she's okay.
All right.
Let's see her
And here we
focus
go.
here again.
Yeah, exactly.
Back into the game.
Life of a goalie, I guess.
Cheriators just playing around the ball a bit, around the 15-meter line. Just looking for an opening. And I love how much space they left underneath, right? If anybody wants to run in there, just do a quick fake around the goal. You always pull in the defender. Not really. Yeah, now they've used up that space a little bit, right? They need to step out a little bit again, I think. And they're doing that just as we speak. They're stepping out a little bit again. They didn't find the space now, but they'll retry here.
Nice crash by the defense.
Nice crash by the defense.
Oh, that's
they're going to get a
unfortunate.
foul. Yeah.
But she was leaving the shooting. Maybe she won't be on a hash. We'll see what the referee.
Let's see what the referee decides
does.
here.
Yep, they will put her on a hash.
They'll put her on a hash, but there's two defenders who can close in, right? So
Right,
we don't
but none
expect
on
her
the-
to go for the goal here.
None on the right hand side, so she might.
No,
take
she may
right
take that
lane.
pass. Yeah, but she may take that lane or that pass. Let's see what she does. She's gonna go for goal. We're gonna recuperate the ball here on the right side. I think we have zoomed in a little bit too much there, but.
Okay, now we're getting crazy over here.
Had de bal niet,
It's
hè?
a good check by defense.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
it was kind of an unfortunate situation.
It was
She
kind of a bit of a
falling,
run-in.
or-
I'm not sure I was worried of a foul, but of course if the attacker goes down there in a collision with the defender, we're often going to see that foul being called on the defender.
Yep.
And as we say there, we have a goal. So 5 possessions, but a very long possession this one for Cheriators. They
Yeah.
had 3 shots, and they just be able to recuperate the ball there.
That's Katerina Voss again.
They call me
Bierfoss.
Catherine Bierfoss.
I can handle that.
So we could just call her Catherine Beer or.
Yeah. I've heard a bunch of different names for her so far. But that's her 3rd goal.
That's a 3rd goal here,
Yeah.
and just
Yep.
a very long possession. And again,
Yeah.
Cheriators taking the lead here after being down.
Mm-hmm.
3-0. And so we need the Lions to get that ball into offense. They've just been doing great on offense, but they haven't been able to
Get the ball.
get the ball
Ah,
there.
there we
There we
go.
go. Just good self pass there. Very good draw.
That was draw to
And
get.
let's see the answer here from the Amsterdam Lions. I think they're still feeling very confident here on offense. They've been able to convert on their opportunities. Just good passing around, finding the lane, good shot. Good save there. But they'll get a retry here for the Amsterdam Lions. Just setting everything up. Gonna go for goal herself? No. She has some room here on the left side, right? If she does that Dutch.
Mm-hmm.
And she's seen that. She goes for it. And
She
she's
had
gonna
the
get fouled.
space. Didn't look like she wanted to put it in her left, so. Got a nice.
Yeah, it's very hard in
center.
lacrosse to be as confident with both hands. A nice center hash here, going for goal, shooting.
Yeah.
And as we said, the Amsterdam Lions still also feeling good on offense. Just really 2 offensive teams so far. I mean,
They're pretty even
Yeah,
teams. If you take a
yeah.
look at the rosters, we have 1 player from each team with 3 goals, and then 2 players with 1 goal. So pretty even. Their draws are pretty even.
yesterday, interestingly, with the Lions against Wettingen, we saw really a defensive, really defensive game where it was 1-0 after the first quarter, and
Right.
after 2 quarters it was 1-3, I think.
Yeah.
So definitely totally different game that we see now.
Yeah.
Lions and Cheriators playing great offense and just converting on that ball. So let's see here who comes away with the draw.
Another jaw control by the
Another block
Lions.
control by the Lions, losing the ball there. It's going to be a foul. It's going to get called on the Cheriators. Let's see. She can't do a running start here, right? Because it was a.
Maybe
no,
she
she can.
I don't know exactly. I didn't see what the call was.
Yeah, it depends on the call, right? If it's a major foul.
Yeah.
And here it's gonna be too close to the goal to get that.
Right.
Start. She's a little space now. Sun's closing
Oh,
in.
good try.
Good
Trying to hit her
trying to
teammate,
feed
but
inside, but defensively.
great job
Stuck
by.
for Cheriators. And let's see if they can make it 6 for 6 on offense here.
That's number 11.
We're guessing
Claudia.
they're gonna try and find number 16.
Hmm.
Who's been amazing for them. Let's see if she can set up a feed for her. Well, we have a foul.
Yeah, that's a foul. Number 11, Claudia Mikula. Maybe take it to goal here.
She's gonna go for goal herself.
Nice save
Gets
by a
the
goalie.
shot. And it's gonna be our favorite player, Katrina Beer. With the
Beer ball? Oh, we're just calling her Beer.
we're just calling her
Alright.
Beer.
It's a good name.
It's a good name to have.
Katrina
She
Beer.
has the chase and she knows the ball. Let's see if she wants to cut in here and go for goal herself, like we've seen her do a few times.
Got a one-man show.
One-man show.
Alright, looks like the offense is setting something up.
Really, the cheering from the Vienna men here has really been driving these players from the Vienna team, and of course the Amsterdam men's team is here as well.
Nope, the
Dutch team here in Amsterdam is not here, but Darmstadt is here. But they're playing also at the moment. They're playing on the other field, so they cannot cheer on the other Dutch team. Sorry, it was a neat mistake.
Yeah, nice self-start there.
Good pass there by Gemma. Just missing that connection, but still keeping the ball in offense.
Yeah, it's Chastity with the ground ball there.
Yeah, I'm just confused. Didn't score nothing.
Here we go. Setting something up. Sarah Swartz likes to see that goal.
Yep, in this tie game.
We might see a little behind the back pass going on.
Let's see if we can get the defense. The defense is different, right? Like the last 2 possessions, no goals.
Right.
Not for the Cheriators, not for Amsterdam. So defense coming away with that ball twice. Let's see. The Vienna team calling for defense.
Seeing a little weave action up top.
Which is following on that attacker very well. I think they've been doing good defense here. They do find the feed inside here. Oh, behind the back.
She's got some power to that shot.
And a good catch there. She's going to go around the goal here. Quick toss.
Nice.
Can she find the
1 minute call?
Good defense there. So 1 minute left in the quarter. Are we gonna go all tied up here to the half, or can Amsterdam convert on this? Taking their time, not just going for not rushing anything.
No, a minute is a long time, so
definitely. And you don't want to have a turnover here and the ball ending up on the other side of the field. Oh, just barely missing on that connection to number 22.
Kimberly Verboom.
Kimberly Verboom.
Nice pickup.
Good pickup there. Time should be running shortly. Let's go for goal here quickly. Good pass inside. Oh, nice shot.
Second shot like that we've seen from Sarah. Swartz.
That requires a little stick control to be able to pull off that shot. So definitely. Oh, good shot! Great save there. That was just a great save. Great save to
And
yeah,
the second
to end the
quarter.
second quarter. Yeah, she's gonna want to rewatch that save, I think. It was just
Look,
expertly done.
you can't see on the screen, but they're hugging their goalie right now. That
They're
was
hugging the
really-
goalie, just keeping
Yeah,
it as the game,
spirit high, right?
and keeping us tight here as we go into the
Second half of the game.
second half of the game. We'll see you shortly. All right, we're almost starting the second half here. All tied up. I'm personally hoping we'll see some overtime.
Yeah.
I think that's going to be very exciting.
Yeah.
Also, our cameraman, he just loves overtime.
Yeah, he's super excited about
He's super excited about
I
that.
can't wait
So,
to use the Zoom features.
so definitely it was interesting to me that we saw a lot of goals, possessions ending up in goals, and then defenses wisened up,
Mm-hmm.
got tighter.
Yeah,
and,
it changed up a little bit, right?
It changed up. I mean, total difference between first quarter and second quarter. And all tied up here. Let's see if the third quarter is going to be a continuation of the second one, or if we see more goals like we saw in the first quarter. Whereas the Vienna men's team really getting into it here.
Yeah.
Cheering on, and we see more and more players coming in, right? It's like they're calling each other's the buddies like, we need you here. We need the cheering. Our teams need you.
Yes.
And definitely, if Cheriators were to come away here with the win, I think they've
got a good fan base.
They own a little bit to that fan base. It's really.
We're a little
so
bit.
As you say that, we just got our game sheet for the finals here, which is going to be at 1. It's going to be Centaurs taking on Radotín. The exciting game we saw yesterday is going to be rematch, revenge game. So that will be superb to watch. You don't want to miss that at 1 p.m.
A couple of fouls in a row here for the Amsterdam Lions. I think they're a little bit frustrated, but let's see if they can.
So Cheriators with the ball. And really, with number 16 for the Cheriators scoring a lot of goals.
Right.
We do see number 14, Stephanie Burrata, who's just been a bit of the quarterback for the team, always centrally here, passing on the ball, setting up the plays.
She takes the draw a couple times.
She takes the draws a couple of times.
Yeah.
She feels like she's
main part of this.
Yeah, she's really the passing offense central to that passing offense. Yes.
So Katarina Voss again with the ball, looking to make something happen.
1-on-1 with Gemma.
They left her with a lot of space there to drive to goal. I wouldn't be comfortable with that if I was the Amsterdam defense right now.
Also cutting in here.
Nice tip
calling for the
off.
ball and just being corralled there by 3 defenders, and they're going to be fouled for that.
Oh, that's a good.
But you could see there the cut in from Katarina. Immediately creating danger in front of the goal. And
we've got number 11 Claudia Mikulu right in front of the goal, wide open. We'll see if they are able to hit her.
Yeah, let's see a quick pass here, and then there's a quick feed and a quick shot. Yeah. Well defended. I mean, that was
well defended.
That was wide open.
And a great check.
And they come away with the ball. This is great defense by the Amsterdam Lions. They're going to be very happy about this. And
Nkujahan with the ball.
Nkujahan just going for the long run there. Just
a little turnover.
A little turnover there. Yeah, maybe not seeing it correctly. Maybe seeing not seeing the right shirt there. But losing the ball in offense. And we're back to possession for the Cheriators. See if they can convert here. Good defense by Gemma there. And as you can see that number 14 here, she's just setting up the play here, passing it around. Good communication as well on the Cheriators team. Good feed inside. And they come to with the ball again. Shot.
Nice help from defense.
Yeah. But I like how they've set up that play. They communicated before what they were going to do, then executing on it. That's what you like to see, right? Just these plays that you practice on, just perfect them, and then also be able to execute them against one of the toughest defenses that you can find here in Europe.
Yeah.
The Amsterdam Lions defense here.
So it looks like we've got their leading scorer right there on the hash, Katarina Voss.
Yeah, you gotta imagine she's going for goals herself here.
Oh, nice save from the goalie.
Being their main striker. Good pressure here on the goalie, but the goalie able to take it out.
Quick defender.
Yeah, but still, you see the pressure there, right? With 3 defenders, 3 attackers. Well, we do get Amsterdam with really one of their first possessions of this second half. Let's see if they're able to convert. But they held on for a long time, right? I mean, I think we have like 1/3 of this quarter with Cheriators in offense, but they didn't come away with any goals. So definitely really held their own there, the Lions. Let's see if they can convert in offense. Nice pass there.
Looks like she drew shooting space.
It's going to be a shooting space.
And she's a good shooter now for the Lions. So, and on the center hash. I mean, this is an ideal situation for the Lions.
Definitely,
at least.
good striker.
Not for the Cheriators, for the Lions.
No, she's a good striker.
Yeah.
So she's gonna go for goal herself. Yes, she is, but just narrowly missing there. And I think there's gonna be a foul count there. No?
No, I think it's just a chase, unless I missed a foul.
Okay, no. It's,
yeah, okay. It'll just be a chase, so it'll be a line call.
Okay. I thought referee was explaining something there that maybe had seen something wrong, but it was just a chase there. So the ball stays in offense for the Amsterdam Lions. Just passing it around now. Lots of space here on top. Oh, losing the ball there, going down.
That was just
and the ground ball is going up with the Cheriators. This is going to get fouled. Just run there in the back a little bit. Just a push in the back a little bit, I think, on the ground ball. She's going to get fouled.
Right.
She's going to pass it quickly to the center of the field here. And we have a bit of a ground ball situation here with 5-on-2 from the Amsterdam Lions versus 2 Cheriators. So the Amsterdam Lions coming away with that ground ball. And just driving here in offense. Trying to find the good angle to shoot. Not finding it. So they'll have to settle it a little bit.
I think that's a 3-second call.
3-second call? No. Yes.
So that's into Dehaan's defender. That will leave her pretty much wide open if Sarah Swerts will
she needs to get behind
her.
The attacker with the ball.
Yeah.
So it leaves number 17 wide open.
That's a good slide from the defender.
Oh, just off the goalpost, I think.
Good defense did a really good job adjusting to that situation.
Yeah, they read it really well. I mean, that's what you also like to see if your teammate needs to move away there, that you're filling up the space. Everybody knew their responsibilities there in defense. That's just well coached. And again with the Amsterdam Lions here. Scoreless second half. We've also not seen many goals in the second quarter. Just
and there we go.
And there we go.
I think you should say that every time.
I should say scoreless more often. Then we'll see goals. Amsterdam Lions taking the lead here.
Sarah Swerts again. That's her 4th of the game. I think that was her. Yeah, number 19. Now they're 1 up, 6-5.
No. So 6-5 here. Amsterdam Lions after being up 3-0. Cheriators came back leading 5-4. And now the Lions, they've bounced back, as Lions tend to do, to 6-5.
That's a good one. That was a really good one. I think Gemma would be proud of that joke. Ooh.
Good. Just good save
Ball's
there.
Still out.
Ball's still out.
See who
Trying
can
to
come
away.
up with it.
That was a good check there.
Yeah.
But just a ground ball here.
It's always going to go to who runs through it, right? It's hard to fumble with the ball with a women's stick.
You saw that the defender from Amsterdam Lions just running in it, running through the ball, coming up with it. Whereas the rest of the people, of course, are standing still around the ball. It's hard to come up with that ball. They totally
Totally agree with you. We've seen that a lot of times on this, over the course of this weekend. So let's see here if Amsterdam Lions can extend their lead. Number 23 for them, Taylor Brown, with a feed to
Oh, Sarah.
feed inside.
Oh,
We've seen those be so successful, those feed inside.
Right.
And again, there's going to be a foul here.
For the Dutch national team, so she's definitely a strong player.
She's going to go for goal herself. Oh,
she does it.
Good
It's her
shot
second
there.
goal.
Thing between the goalie's legs.
5-hole.
The 5-hole.
5-hole.
That's
Is that not the thing?
That's not a thing, I think.
Oh, okay.
That's an American thing.
Oh, okay. I wonder where I got it from. Alright. There's a bunch of subs going in and out here on both teams.
Yeah, and we've seen the Cheriators just be able to convert whenever they have the ball in offense a lot of times.
Right.
But
Lions have been doing a really good job of getting it, right?
Yeah, Lions have been doing a great job here. This is going to be a crucial draw. Well, every draw is of course crucial, but at this point in the game,
right? We could either see the Lions start getting that
they
big
can
gap,
pull away with this
right?
game, or if the Cherries can score here, get the ball in offense, they should feel very confident still.
Right.
I think they're missing a bit the cheers, right? I mean, you can maybe hear it at home.
Yeah,
the cheers have stopped a little bit from Vienna.
Men are getting a little tired over there. They're eating, actually.
They're eating.
They're busy.
And they're not cheering, and we see the result in the team. So interesting to see that.
Watching though, so they're
with the Lions. As we say that, they've heard us say that they should cheer more.
There they go.
I'm gonna say if the Cheriators come away with the ball here, that the cheers are winning them the game. And they are coming away with the ball.
They got
here.
away with the ball. That was good D
There's
too.
a direct correlation between cheers and coming away with the ball.
I
think we can scientifically say that. Yep, coming away with the ball here. Let's see the offense here from Cheriators. Has been great all game. Number 11 for them. They're finding here number 14, who's just been calling the plays here for Cheriators. Definitely crucial cog in that Cheriators offense. You see here number 15 with a bit of a try, but it's going to be the end of the quarter.
End of the quarter.
2-0 this quarter to
not a lot of goals going on this quarter.
Yeah, and Amsterdam Lions really dominating possession here in this quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up in the last quarter, and if they can secure that 5th place. All right, start of the fourth quarter here. Money time.
Money time.
Let's
For all
see.
the marbles.
For all the marbles, exactly.
Ooh.
Let's see here. Anything? It's not anybody's game here, but Cheriators want to win this. They're gonna have to get that ball.
Yeah,
And
another
yeah, I think
possession for the Lions.
at one point the draws were equally at 3-3, but now we're 6-3 for Amsterdam. Just and we see that reflected in the score as well.
Mm-hmm.
Just coming away with that ball on the draw, getting it in possession. But let's see what happens here. The cheers have resumed.
Yeah.
So I'm calling for a 7-7 here at the end of the fourth quarter.
Yeah. I think it'll help them.
And of course, physique coming to play as well here, right? Having played five games against tough opponents already over the course of the weekend, playing another game here today. Oh, just gonna be a foul there.
That's a foul. We'll get Kim Verboom on the line. She already has a goal this game, and she's a pretty good shooter, so we'll see what she can do.
Kimberly Verboom also been playing for a long time.
Yeah.
Mainstay of this team.
Yeah. So she's got defenders all around her, but she's quick and has a hard shot, so I think she'll take this one in.
Let's see what happens. Yeah, she's gonna go for goal herself and score.
There she goes.
And see, the stick is legal.
Yeah, we've had no illegal sticks this game.
This game, no, but we had one
Couple
in
this
dramatic
tournament.
fashion yesterday and today. As
And
well.
today even. It always seems to happen in the really close
Yeah,
games,
yeah, it
right?
never happens when it's like a 20-3 blowout.
No. All right, it's an official goal.
Official goal, 8-5. And again, if you're watching us here, definitely you want to be there for the finals of this great tournament, which will be at 1
o'clock.
1 o'clock. We'll have Centaurs Lacrosse Club from England taking on LC Radotín from the Czech Republic. We saw the same game yesterday. If you want to rewatch that in the meantime, while you're waiting for the finals, super exciting game. Maybe one of the best games we've seen all weekend. So we definitely have high expectations of that finals.
Yeah, that'll be really good. All right, we got a Dutch ball again.
And again, coming away with a draw. Amsterdam Lions just also yesterday against Wettingen, the first quarter they were down 0-1, and they just started taking over from there. Just really been doing this. Just been showing up in the third and fourth quarter of both games when we saw them on stream. Just good physique, well conditioned, and scoring here again. Really
that was a quick.
Really running away with this game at this point.
Yeah, definitely. That was 20. No, what number was that? Who scored? Number 12, Linda Labka de Vries. That's her first goal.
Linda Lopke.
Linda Labka. Love that name.
Beautiful name.
Anything that's easy to pronounce, I think I just love. Makes my life a little easier. All right, we've got the draw. Looks like same draw for the Cheriators. And there they go.
And there they go, and they do get the possession here. Good for them. Hopefully give them a boost in confidence and see if they can close the gap here. They'll need to start moving because being down four goals, I mean, it's lacrosse, anything can happen. But
running clock, not a long quarter.
Running clock, only 12 minutes here on this in this format, so not a full quarter of an hour here. So definitely can get a foul there. Of course, you still want to wait for the good opportunity there, because if you have an interception here and the ball goes the other way, this game will be shot away quickly. Nice. Great
That's
goal.
what we've seen them
That's
do
what we
a
like
lot,
to see.
right?
If they can repeat that a few times, and then
And that
they'll
was
be right back in it. Katharina Bierbacher. Katharina Bierbacher, what? Well, you know how to pronounce her name.
Yeah. That's it. I mean, if they keep doing that, it's the draw. They've
Yeah,
got to
they
really
gotta get that
control
draw,
the draw and get it down there and give themselves at least the opportunity to do that again. You see the Dutch team changing up their draw. They don't like to lose it, obviously.
Just good jump there, and the ground ball, highly contested, gonna be fouled there. And it's gonna end up in the hands of the Dutch team.
Let's see if she does a self-start there. Look, she looks like she's waiting for the whistle.
But the Cheriators keep on competing here. That's what I like to see, right? They're not,
Right.
their heads are not down. They're just sprinting after that ball. Oh, and then
Nice
quick
ball.
strike back there from Amsterdam. 10-6.
That's number 5.
Nice, nicely done.
We gotta seal her off, I think. She's a big threat against the Cheriators this game. Giving them that 4-goal lead again.
So definitely we've been seeing this very interesting second half, right? Being such a close game in the first half. We really see the Amsterdam Lions just putting this game away in the second half.
Yeah, I mean they ended the first half tied, so the Lions are definitely capitalizing on a lot of the little bits of this game
Yeah,
to
they're
get
up
the win.
5-1 here in the second half.
Right.
And are they gonna get the ball here?
Looks like
No.
it'll be the
Cheriator
Cheriators ball. That's number 6, Sophia
She's gonna do a
Schlagenhausen.
self start. Well done. It's a good run there.
Looks like she's
There's a
going
little
to goal.
space, yeah. I mean,
She wants
pulling
it.
out the defender there.
Right.
And again, we see them feed into number 14, who's setting up the offense here, calling the play. Last time we saw her do this, she passed off to the right, cut in, and tried to score herself. She's not doing that this time, but she is cutting in, but she's not getting fed the ball again. I'm
Oh, nice
gonna
little
go for
dodge.
herself. No.
Got
She's
some
gonna get a foul.
flags, yeah. Number 4, Micah Teo.
So whenever this happens, we like to look at where the passes are, where the good lanes are. But it seems that she's a good lane directly at the goal. Of course, the defenders will be closing in, so maybe she wants to pass it off.
And it's their leading scorer on the line, and she does score again. She's got 5 also. Katarina Bierbacher-Voss. Her and Sarah Swerts are
Katarina Bierbacher-Voss.
Katrina. What did I say? Katarina?
Katarina.
Katarina. Her and Sarah Swerts from the Dutch team are tied for 5 goals each. It's pretty high scoring players here.
Maybe we don't know. We don't have any stats on that here on the
Could be some high
on the
scores
strikers
for the
right?
tournament,
but maybe they want to still get the top striker in Europe title. I mean,
they'll be definitely competing against
number
24 is Sophie Merrill from the Centaurs. What is it? The Centaurs
from the Centaurs team
in England.
Sophie Morel, she
had a lot of goals.
She had a lot of goals as well on the stream. But of course, you don't know what happened on the other fields. As we say, we have a ground ball here. Gemma coming away with the ball, and losing it.
It's good defense, good double team.
Good double team here. So she's still too focused on the game, as she should be. And they got the ball back in the hands of her top striker, and she strikes again.
Oh.
Gemma calling for crease violation. Refs are conferring.
We'll see what happens. I don't know what they're gonna call here.
It's gonna be difficult to call. But the refs
It's a
are
goal.
saying no crease violation.
It's a goal.
Gemma calling for the crease violation, not getting in there. We'll have to rewatch.
That's her 6th goal. Wow.
Yeah, if you want to rewind at home and tell us if it was indeed a crease violation or not, we'd be very interested to know that.
Comment.
We don't have any.
Comment in the chat. All right, that changes the score to 10-8.
10-8, yes.
Still a good game going here. Anything can happen.
Still in it, yeah.
Looks like we have a,
Not giving up.
a restraining line violation by the Amsterdam Lions, so it will be the Cheriators' ball. Woo! And that's going to probably be a trip. We've got a couple players down here. It did not look like it felt good. This is really hard turf, so. All right, and I think it's going to be Katerina. Yeah, Katerina Voss with 6 goals. It's going to be her ball on the line again.
Yeah, if she can make it 10-9, I mean, gotta feel a bit concerned here. Violation there again.
I mean, that's a good check. You know, as a coach, you'd rather have a girl, and as a goalie, you'd rather have a shooter coming in from the 11-meter than right in front of the crease, right? So
exactly.
Maybe a good
And definitely
good move for the
still a lot of
defense.
people behind the ball here for Cheriators. So she needed to. There was no room to get that pass off, right? There were still 3 midfielders behind the ball there, so needed to get the shot off, maybe force a little bit, and a good save there by the goalie.
Yeah.
Goalie, we were happy is okay. She's been doing great after being down a little bit in the second quarter.
You know, you can tell with the crease violation call down there by the Amsterdam girls, even though they have a lead, it's still not a comfortable lead, right?
No.
It's still anybody's game.
Yeah, definitely. If they could have converted there, but now Amsterdam with the ball in offense, you gotta imagine they're gonna take their time to get the perfect shot here, right?
Right. Yeah.
Just passing the ball around, looking for that opportunity.
At least take a minute, or
I mean,
maybe not all the time.
Clock is in their advantage, so here the chase by the 2.
They're trying to double here.
Yeah. Let's see if they get. Okay. It's gonna be a foul.
30 seconds left, so they're definitely gonna double team here. I think that the Amsterdam player now will pass it. Yeah. I want to keep that ball moving because it's not nice to be in a double team.
You don't want to be called. You also don't want to be called for stalling here the game, but they're not. They're just passing it around, keeping a bit of hideaway here.
Watch.
Yeah, she's gonna go for goal here. No, just pass it down.
Nice cuts in the middle.
Good, and they can find some space in front of the goal there.
Yeah.
Just narrowly missing that connection, but still recuperating the ball here on the left side. And it's gonna be the end of the game. 10-8, Amsterdam Lions.
Yeah, that's the game.
It's the game. Congratulations to the Amsterdam Lions.
Securing 5th place.
Securing 5th place, and also congratulations, of course, to Cheriators securing that 6th place.
Still good
Still
space
very
to be.
Well done by the Austrian team. And that will be it for us.
Hey, we get a break now, huh?
We get a long break now. You also get a break from the live stream because we'll be back at 1 for the finals of this Women's European Championship.
Yeah.
And it's going to be Centaurs Lacrosse from England taking on LC Radotín at 1. You definitely don't want to miss that.
to update.